Hello, hello, my scrumptious ravens. Oh my god, did you see that arm jiggle? Oh my god. It is 11:01 right now, Sunday evening, and I'm very, very tired, but I thought I would make this video because I'm trying to fight against the side of me that wants to just curl up in bed and go to sleep and kind of have a late start tomorrow. But no, I have made up my mind that tomorrow I am going to take my dietitian's advice and suggestions and start meal planning and trying to exercise consistently. Now, I have done this in the past before. I have tried exercising consistently. I have tried eating healthy, and I, always at some point fall off the bandwagon. So I am hoping that this time will be different, but I don't know. Listen, I'm human. I'm not an influencer. I don't make a living off of fitness activities and all that stuff. I am just an average person who is trying to stay afloat emotionally and mentally, and also have, their life under control in terms of responsibilities, paying bills, working, trying to balance hobbies, their mental health, all of that. So about a couple weeks ago, I consulted with a dietitian because I'm like, listen, my weight is out of control. I need to lose like 30 pounds. I need help. What should I do? So they basically gave me a group of recipes, a list of recipes that I could choose from for my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And based on those recipes, I devised a plan, inputting each of those recipes into my days for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and the snack. And then I did the grocery shopping. So this is my grocery shopping for week number 1. So the assumption is after a week, most of this stuff is going to be used up for the most part. And all of this cost me around $150. So let me show you guys what $150 gets you in Toronto. Okay, so we got some ground chicken, some chicken thighs, some shrimp. This is for the breakfast, hummus, carrots, lots of veggies. Don't worry, I just took these out of the fridge. Chickpeas, avocado, eggs, blueberries, almond milk. And there are a couple things missing from here that I will be using in my recipe, but there are stuff I already had in my pantry. So altogether though, it's around $150. So now that you've seen the shopping haul, I will dive right into what the plan is for the week. So I'll be placing it right over here. This is what I have planned for the week, and we are going to get into the breakdown of cooking it all. Okay, so we officially have all the little jars for 3 days of breakfast planning. So what we're going to do is kind of going to do an overnight oats type of situation, except we're not going to use oats, we're going to use granola. So we gotta pour in a half cup. Or actually, I think this is a third. Yeah, we gotta do a third of granola in each of these. So I have measuring cups right over here. So breakfast is done. It doesn't look as pretty as the normal pictures and videos that you see of these mason jars overnight oats, but they look good enough. Whoops, one thing I completely forgot to do is add a heaping tablespoon of Greek yogurt. So I did that for each of these. And now these babies can go in the fridge. Next up, we are going super hard on cutting all the veggies. All right, so we got everything here that we need for our first lunch/dinner recipe, which is honey, sriracha, ground chicken, and broccoli. Let's move to the kitchen. Okay, so it's saying we have to heat up the oil and then add in the broccoli for 1 to 2 minutes to develop some browning on one side. Then we stir it and we continue cooking until it's dark green for about 3 to 4 minutes longer. Transfer to a plate and set aside. Then you add the remaining olive oil and brown both sides of the ground chicken. Okay, so let me bring the ground chicken. And while the oil is heating up, let me actually wash the chicken. Alright, cooking the broccoli. Thankfully, I bought shrimp that are already cooked, so I literally just have to wash them. Alright guys, it is 12:38 a.m. as you can see over there. So in about an hour and a half, I have completed meals for most of the days. We have lunch and dinner variation number 1, lunch and dinner variation number 2, and then we have our 3 breakfasts so far, and we have veggies that have been cut up, which is spinach and yellow pepper for the omelet. And the only outstanding thing is the traybake chicken thighs, which I will actually be cooking tomorrow at some point. I am very tired right now, so I'm just gonna lid these up, put them in the fridge, wash up, and head to bed. So that is the meal so far, and then I will record the rest of the meal prepping tomorrow. Okay, so this is what my tray bake looks like. The recipe calls for 6 of the thighs, but I ended up doing 11 because my pack came with 11 and I couldn't cook half and not cook the other half. And then there is 1 packet of broccoli in here, about 1 packet, and there's also 1 sweet potato. And then I used a whole bunch of different spices. I used chipotle mango spice, olive oil, paprika, and I mixed it all up, and then I kind of drizzled it all over this. I have never done this before. I have never cooked chicken thighs, so I really hope this turns out well. Oh shit, I messed up. The raw chicken is not supposed to be with the veggies. Oh man. This actually looks like it turned out like a lot. That's like a solid week's worth of food. One thing I hate about cooking is the mess that it leaves behind. Ugh. Damn it. So much cleaning to do. About an hour later, and we are done. I even, so I cleaned the floor. I disinfected the sink that had the chicken in it. Cleaned all the counters, the stovetop, the vent up there. As you can see, it's shiny. So a lot of cleaning. Last step before I forget, I gotta portion this out into the containers. So the tray ended up making 6 pretty big portions. So I might have to transfer some out and make it a 7th portion. But there we have it. We're done meal prepping for the week. Woohoo! So before I close off this video, I thought it might be a good idea to give some little reflection points. So altogether, it seems like cleanup and cooking is going to take me about 3 hours. And the goal is to complete all of that on Sunday so that I have the whole week to just do the focusing on consistently working out, getting my prayers in, getting any other errands and things that I need to get done during the day, and not having cooking in the back of my mind as something I need to do. The only thing I will probably need to do in the middle, not probably, I will need to do in the middle of the week, excuse me, is prepare those overnight oats, because remember they can only stay fresh for up to 2 to 3 days, so I'm not going to be making them for the whole week. So at some point during the week I'm going to have to make a couple for the rest of the week. So that's point number one. Point number two is I've not been really good with my water today. I've only finished 2 and it's like 3:49, so I'll need to make sure that I'm somehow scheduling in or being more cognizant of my water intake as well. I'm really proud of myself. So far I have not eaten anything outside of the diet plan. I've had my breakfast, I've had my water, and I have had my lunch. And soon, in about an hour and a half or so, I'll be having my dinner. So far so good. Second thing about the meal prep is, I'm going to show you guys how much space it took up in my fridge. I would highly encourage investing in those Rubbermaid takeaway containers, or if you can afford glass containers, the Pyrex containers. I love those personally because even if they get greasy, they're super easy to wash. I just love how easy to wash glass is, but I'm using the Rubbermaid. Let me show you. Okay, so the whole bottom section is filled with the lunches and the dinners, and then we got 2 up here, and then we have one of the jars there, and then another jar over there as well, and then the rest is all like my fridge stuff. So it shouldn't take more than pretty much a shelf in your kitchen if you live alone and you're only meal prepping for one person, which I am. So with that, I hope that this was helpful for someone out there or anyone out there who is also on this journey with me. I will be taking you all through my workout journey slash my weight loss journey, depending on how consistent I am. Again, this is, as I said, attempt number, oh no, I said that in another video. I said this is attempt like 200th or something. I've definitely tried and stopped multiple times. And you know, it does get tiring, it does get disappointing, it gets discouraging, it gets demoralizing. But maybe this time's gonna be different. Who knows? Let's see how this meal prep goes, and see you guys in the next videos. Take care. As always, I'm wishing your heart and your mind and your soul and your spirit and your body peace and goodness and happiness and good health. And please choose to be kind to yourself and to others. Stay safe, my boo-boos. Stay scrumptious, my noom-nooms. And God willing, I'll see you all in the next video if I am healthy and able. Take care, and Raven out. Bye, guys.